Hey everyone, Matron here again, bringing you another replay. My opponent this time was FEEMAR, who is 11th in his Diamond Division with 909 points. Here we go. This is going to be a PvT on Steps of War, with Matron spawning as the red Protoss in the northeast, FEEMAR spawning as the blue Terran in the southwest corner. Again, this is one of the 1v1s I'm doing. Playing mostly Diamond players now, mostly PvP, so this will be one of my few matches against a Terran player in the Diamond level, so see how I manage. Throwing down my usual 9 pylon right at 100 minerals. FEEMAR is going to start with an early barracks, looks like a 9 barracks. Stop building SCVs, and he's going to go for a 9 refinery as well. So might see some early Reaper play here. I throw down my gateway at 10 and send my scout out. See the barracks, see the refinery. Don't see any supply depots, so I know he's basically supply capped himself. Throwing down the supply depot right at 11. Throwing down that barracks. Still scouting. And I see that tech lab. So now I have a good idea. He's going to go Reapers. Need to make sure to push out a stalker pretty early to defend. I've thrown down my assimilator. Gateway comes up. Could have moved a little bit faster on that cybernetic score. It's going to be important. He went really fast Reaper. Most Terran open with a supply depot, then barracks, refinery while the barracks is building, and then push out the Reaper at that point. So his first Reaper's building. Should probably have rallied it into my base, and he started the production of more SCVs. Looks like he is not doing the orbital command quite yet. Chooses to throw up another barracks. First Reaper is moving out across the field. At this point, my cybernetic score just came up. I'm going to chrono boost that. I've thrown down a proxy pylon. This is a good spot he can't see. I can warp down units high. We're on multiple levels here, 3 different levels with this proxy. He's got his Reaper moving across, and I'm pushing out my first stalker. Going to chrono boost that. Probably should have used 2 chrono boosts on this to get it out a little bit quicker. So the first Reaper makes it in my base. I'm going to pull my drones off, do a little bit of kiting of my own, waiting for this stalker, which is about to come out. He gets my 1 gas drone, and my stalker comes out. I'm going to boost my warp gate tech again. And looks like he was just going for 1 Reaper there for a quick harass. Transitioned into Marauders now. Still no orbital command, but he does have 2 refineries up. So pretty light on units. 2 racks, another tech lab going down, pushing out a Marine now. And he actually pulled back this Reaper before I could kill it with my Stalker. I'm fine by that. I lost 1 probe, and I should be ahead economically since he chose to go for that early barracks, early refinery, rather than pushing out SCVs. Still doesn't have an orbital command up, still pushing out SCVs. This is a really long time not to have an orbital command. Most players throw it down maybe at 16, 15 SCVs with a normal build. So this is basically forever. He's on 26 supply at this point, and a lot of those are SCVs. I pushed out another Stalker here, not really sure what he's doing after that first Reaper. So want to push out some early units. Gateways, warp gate tech is finished, so I have my 3 warp gates with the 4 coming. Timing could have been a little bit better on this one, though I did have to pull my probes off so I wouldn't lose too many to the Reaper. Gonna throw up a 2nd gas at this point. He scans me, sees the 4 warp gate. He finally threw up his orbital command. Throw up the production dab. Looks like he's going to throw down a bunker here. I've moved out with my units. Try to do this 4-gate early push. Need to create a warp gate with this 4th gateway. Chronoing out my other warp gates, try to push out some units here. Warping in Stalkers, warping in Zealots. At this point, I need to attack. I've supply capped myself at 42 here. It's probably a little late for this attack, but I move up. I see this bunker, and this is the first time that this has really happened to me. I've been doing this pretty standard 4-gate build. For the most part, it's been working at the platinum level and even the diamond level. Nobody's really thrown down this bunker. Now he's thrown down a supply depot to block movement. He's got all these units here, and I probably can't push up this ramp with what I have. I could either make more units and try to go for an all-in against this this bunker, but I think I've decided to kind of pull back a little bit here. It does look like I'm going to poke at that bunker. He's quickly going to repair it though. So at this point, I think I need to change my plan a little bit. No amount of units is going to push back this bunker and the consistent reinforcement as he's pushing out. Should be more units out of these barracks. He's throwing down a tech lab on his factory and a starport as well. I'm transitioning, looks like a 5th gateway, get a robotics facility up, maybe push out some immortals to get down that bunker and any static defense he decides to make. He's thrown up a 2nd bunker, and he's now pulled the factory off the tech lab, so he's probably going to do a switch to the starport, push out a Banshee and cloak. Throws another tech lab onto this starport, so now he has 2 racks, 2 starport. Still pushing out enough units here where I cannot break past this bunker. I could have done an all-in, kept more units production up, maybe pushed past those bunkers, but didn't really want to risk it at this point. So going to change my strategy up a little bit, pushing out an immortal. A little bit oversaturated. Got 34 workers to his 26. Again, the mule should help him catch up a little bit, but my income's slightly ahead of his. I actually have way too many workers on this mineral patch. So it looks like I've thrown down an expansion here. I'm relatively comfortable outside his base. I see he's got the bunkers, and I know he's probably going to go for some higher tech, so it feels like a good time to throw down this expansion. He's moving out with this Banshee, or at least rallying it to the side of his base. He's throwing up some turrets here. Not really sure why. He hasn't seen anything from me. I guess he might have seen the robotics facility and wants to guard against an observer in his base. He is now up to 2 Banshees. Probably move out with these. His cloak's just about done now. He's pushing out a 3rd and 4th. I choose to push up here with my immortal, see if I can take down this bunker, which I can't. The immortal goes down, kind of a waste there. Should have pulled it back a little bit earlier as he focused it down. But I'm pretty comfortable with my 2nd base here. Need to pull some probes off of that, rallying probes to it. I'm way oversaturated on my main, so here comes the transfer. At this point I'm pushing out an observer. I have no clue what he's going to come at me with. I didn't see his base at all, so I just saw the bunkers and the missile turret now. So pushing out this observer, moving down to his base with it. At the same time, he's moving up with these 4 Banshees that have cloak finished. Good amount of energy on each. Again, still right outside of his base. Want to make sure I can deny him this natural, or at least have a beat on whether he's going to move out. He starts attacking the photon cannons I was putting in the back of my base. So need to pull back with my army, which I'm doing right here.